Hey there everyone, my name is Rabbit. I just bit my lip, and welcome to episode 104 of our 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia. In our previous episode, we started to wrap up our exploration of Jette's fortress. We had a new section that we just unlocked access to, but before we had a chance to go over that way and begin exploring it, Jette appeared out of nowhere and started heckling us a bit and talking mad shit. So now, as we begin this episode, we are ready to knock that smirk off his face and fuck him up pretty hard. So shall we begin with a round of spiriting? I say so. And just as a brief recap regarding what to expect with Jette, here we go right here. So this actually sucks a little bit of ass because I was telling you guys in the last episode that his HP is 34,567, so 34567. Ha ha ha. Very funny, I know. But outside of just his HP, I was giving you the heads up that he does spawn a clone and that you are better off kind of ignoring it and keeping your focus on the form of Jette that you had initially targeted. I wasn't expecting him to spawn a clone for the first round, but he did. So that kind of sucks for me, but whatever, it's fine. I will just go ahead, have Vaughn and Noah target whichever one they're on. And we'll have Gala heal us up because I was bad and I didn't do that initially anyway. But we'll get rid of the clone and life will be good. This fight is not too bad. I was sharing with you guys that he does have a spell that I think is called... Oh, that one's the clone right there. So the one fucking with Noah. Oh, so nice. We had auto-targeted Jette already anyway. Okay, so fabulous. But he has a spell called like Shadow Break and it does roughly 1,000 HP. So as long as you don't let everyone get that low, you should be good to go. I mean, his HP is not that high. His damage outside of this Shadow Break spell that he'll do isn't that high. And as you saw and as I stated at the end of our last episode, the clone is pretty much harmless and doesn't do jack shit. So you don't need to focus the clone. Don't worry about getting rid of it. Just deal as much damage to Jette himself as you can to make this fight as short as possible. So that is how I'm going to be tackling this. Again, we'll get some spirits, and I will have Gala attack as well. Yeah, clone. I know, whatever. You're mad, you're salty. You don't even do 100 damage, so I'm not going to sweat ya. Lols. Blocked all your shit, Jette. It's kind of crazy, though, that especially after going back and seeing past Conquerum and gaining insight as to the role that all of these people initially played in Conquerum, seeing just how far they've fallen and how crazy they've become, like, it's insane. But I guess, you know, their newfound reliance on, I think what I will do, I'll go ahead and just have Gala Spirit, but I think their newfound reliance on the Simseru that they've been creating and the mist in general just resulted in them descending so deep into madness. It's quite sad, but not much you can do about it. Well, here we go. Looks like I remembered correctly. Shadow Break is the name of his game, and this could be bad news bears, but nah, we should be fine. Jette, what are you even... Oh, wow. So, because we had one spirit. This was Gala's spiriting turn. He was fine, but Noah did get a little fucked. But there you go. That's the worst of what he has. Well, you know, and his obnoxious dodges. But that's something we've seen time and time again. So not much we can really do about that. Okay, but what I am going to do, I think, you know what? I will just have you attack again. Noah, you will be tasked with healing us this time. And Gala will go all out on Jette as well. I know I'm so bad. I never properly track how much damage we've dealt, so I have no idea how far along we are. But each round I feel like has been a productive round. We've had a little bit of damage off each time because I alternated the spirits and had at least one person attacking. So I would just say tackle it that way. If you want to do my old cheese Koru strategy and just summon Kamaros for days, that works too. You can always count on Kamaro, you guys. Doesn't cost that much to summon, and he does a fuck ton of damage. Gilliam is pretty effective also, but it just costs way too much mana, I think, to summon him. Same situation as Puera, basically. They're very good Seru, but I don't know if the cost to bring them onto the field really balances out with how much damage they do. Whereas Kamaru, I think, straddles that line much more appropriately. I will have Noah go ahead as well. And we'll have Gala Spirit. We'll try to make this... Really? How many fucking clones, bruh? Well, I am not even going to move the focus. And I would absolutely recommend that you not do that either. He's going to block everything, isn't he? Such a D-bag. But we're slowly chipping him down. So I guess just to bring everything around full circle that I've been saying since we got here, I think the biggest challenge with this area is just getting through it to Jette. I don't want to give any spoilers, but he's not the last that we will see here. We still have a whole other section, as you saw, to explore. But I think at least up until this point, kind of getting here is, again, not confusing, but it just requires a little bit more thought and a little bit more exploring than did Zora's Mist Generator or Zora's Floating Castle. But again, I don't think any of the areas in this game are impossible to mess with. I mean, I guess dealing with Rogue's area, Rogue's Tower, is a little annoying because you have the teleportation platforms. And just in general, I hate that level design. I bitched about that very thoroughly. You know what? Whatever. And Gala, I think I'll just have him attack as well. He won't do that much damage, but that's okay. I don't want to have him spirit quite yet, because I have a feeling he'll be... That asshole! He fucking dodged. Oh, what a dick, what a dick, what a dick. Alright. This is going to be rough on you, Noah, but I think you can make it. I think you can make it. I'm hoping she can make it. I hate the sound this thing makes. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Noah should be able to hold on. Yeah, there we go. It's fine. I'll have Gala heal us up. Or maybe Vaughn. I think everyone but Vaughn has summoned Spoon so far, if I recall. Anyway, I just think that this area can require a little bit more thought than some of the others. But none of them have been that bad. With the exception of maybe you could argue that Rogue's Tower is annoying, but it's not super difficult. And you know what? I will just have Gala attack again, just so that we're getting someone doing a little bit of damage. Ha ha ha. Nice try. But heals are out. We'll get a little bit of damage out. And then next round will be good. I'll have Vaughn and Noah dishing out the deeps. And yeah, as you saw, Vaughn's Spoon is the highest level. It now can cure Rot and Venom. I think it's level 5, maybe level 6. I don't recall. I would have thought I would get Gala's to the highest level the fastest, but for whatever reason I was using Vaughn's to heal. I think it leveled up when I was trying to capture the Gilliams, but I'm not too sure. I can't remember. It's so hard to keep track. Okay, so that wasn't too much damage on him, but whatever. Damage is damage. And I think I'll still just go ahead and bring Spoon out. I think that'll be okay. This dude and his dodges. Just, what the fuck, brah? You're cutting my DPS in half. Which I guess works out for him. But again, if you feel like this fight is a little too difficult, as I noted, you do have the opportunity of training very easily here, since at the opening part of this Mist Generator, there's a pool where you can just replenish MP and HP effortlessly. So run around, get into like 2 or 3 fights, heal up your squad. Get into another couple of fights, heal up your squad. Gaining even just 1 level can make a boss fight significantly easier. I think sometimes people feel like, oh god, I have so much grinding to do so that I can be prepped for it. I really don't feel like this game scales quite like that. I think it's pretty easy to stay up to date with where you need to be. Hey, there's that level for Gala's spoon that I was looking for. I think it's pretty easy and straightforward to stay up to date with what you need regarding damage for most of the fights. And if you are struggling and you feel like you're lagging behind, sometimes just that one level will be all you need to hop over that fence into the greener side of the grass. So that would be my recommendation for you. If you're having a hard time here, as long as you saved right before dealing with him, you can always run back to the front, heal up, run on back. Gala might actually get a level from this. I don't remember how much XP we'll walk away with from this encounter, but it should be a decent chunk. Are you dead yet? He has to be at least halfway down. We've been fucking him up. Oh, I heard a sound. He didn't fall over, however, so I'm not too sure. I'll have those two, Spirit and Gala will attack, and then Gala can heal us again in the next round, which will be needed. Gala's gonna have a bit of a hard time here, but he should be fine. Worst case scenario, as always, if he goes down, he goes down. We have an ample supply of phoenixes. Oh yeah, he's in the red. Ooh, Gala, I know you're probably not very pleased. Although if anyone could manage to die and let the XP be split among the rest of the party, it would be Gala. He's been so far ahead of everyone for a while, and Vaughn fell behind since he missed out on all of that XP from Zora. So actually, it wouldn't be that bad if I let Gala die, just to even the playing field a bit. But I don't know. Actually, you guys, I'm kind of thinking, do I want to do this? I don't know. Maybe that's a little greedy, but at the same time, because then Noah will be pretty far up. Actually, you know what? This isn't something that I usually actively try to manipulate, but I think it'll be fine. Either way. I don't like that Vaughn has fallen. I feel like quite a bit behind the rest. So then, yeah, whatever. We haven't honestly had any problems with our levels and surviving encounters since, gosh, I think it was Berserker way back in the Sky Gardens was like the only truly challenging fight we had. And it always is that way for me. I feel like I've just never been able to really prepare myself for it. Is he dead? Oh, he's almost out. He might actually die this round. Maybe not. Maybe one more. So Gala might get lucky and he might walk away with all the XP he needs. But we'll see, Gala. I'm going to risk it. Just because I want poor Vaughn to catch up. Gala's a tough one, though. We'll see. Or we won't deal anything to him. Jette, my boy, what the fuck? Come on. He is so close. He has to have only like a sliver of HP. All right, well, there will go Gala, unless by some stroke of magic he dodges this, but he shouldn't. But this is kind of the setup I wanted anyway. Sorry, Gala, you'll have to take one for the team and let Vaughn and Noah split the XP here. So what I shall do then is I think I'll have Vaughn heal us up if Jette survives this. Which he did, because he's a dick. No problem. Okay, Spoon, I need you to heal us up. And Noah's my little powerhouse. So fingers crossed, this will be all it takes. But hopefully you guys kind of watching how this fight went for me highlights that this isn't anything to stress out about or be too concerned about. I will tell you, though, that following this fight, something that I would recommend is before we continue our exploring of the new area. Oh my god, we only got 315 damage off. But before exploring the new section that's going to open up, I am personally going to run back to the start and use the pool to replenish my mana and all that. And it's optional, but something that just before we do reach the end here, in case I forget, I would suggest doing that. It won't take you that long to get there. Maybe like 3 to 4 fights will stand between you and that pool. Really, you're doing this again, Jette? Why are you prolonging the inevitable? We all know it's game over for you. Oh, my boy. Don't make me get Camaros in here. Don't make me do it. I suppose this is fair, and I can have Noah heal us up this time. Her spoon has officially become the slug of the spoon group for our party. But let's just see what we can do. Jette, what the fuck? Will you ever die? I know he's not feeling it. But we're not feeling you anymore either. 666? Okay. Random aside, I know this isn't a big deal at all. I just find it mostly funny. The other day, Andrew and I went grocery shopping, and one of the things that we picked up, legit, the total amount when we were checking out was $6.66. And the poor little cashier was just like, your total is $6.66. Like kind of looking nervously down and almost whispering the amount to us across the register. Oh, I thought it was so funny. 666. It throws some people off. Although I haven't met that many people that are genuinely superstitious. I think it's more just kind of funny to note when that exact amount comes up. 666. What a number. Okay, Jette. This has to be the end of the line for you. Sooner than later? Yes? No? Maybe so? Alright. I am going to have Von Spirit, and then we'll just have Noah attack with whatever she's got. Sooner than later, you guys. He'll go down, I promise. So perhaps letting Gala die this early. You know, we could have used his extra deeps, but whatevs. Honestly, all he's doing is just making it take longer. He's not really upping the difficulty at all. I honestly feel like you could get through this fight with just one person. As long as, again, you don't let their HP dip under 1,000, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to have Noah attack again also. I keep hoping that each round we enter is the final round. Just because who wants to be in a fight with Jette for fucking 20 minutes? Not me. Surely not you. Okay, here we go. What do you got, Noah? Yeah, dodge that, Jette, you fucking sack of balls. Okay, there we go. He's finally dead. And we should be able to take out these stupid fucking clones. Alright, this is overkill, Vaughn. Hardly necessary, but whatever. He's gotta end this in style, you know? Okay. We are officially done. Bing, bang, boom, baby. And we've got, a level increase for Noah. A fuck ton of XP just split between 2 of our 3 party members because I willingly let Gala die there. But that's okay. I know, Jette. How unfortunate for you. But we knew what the result was going to be either way. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say. And then, as I already noted, I am going to, without you guys in tow, run back to the front to replenish all of my HP, MP, etc., etc. So Jette says, That's right. You got fucked. I see your future. I see a bleak future for you all. Ha 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 ha. Yours is a future of eternal despair. A dark wilderness. Yeah, okay, we're not fucking worried about any nonsense you have to spout. We wasted much time. We didn't waste that much time, Gala. But okay, before we part ways, I want to remind you to head up here. Make sure you flip this switch again. We're not going to read it for the 3rd time. Yes, we want that to be to the left so that we gain access to a new area. So when we come back in episode 105, we will be ready to venture forward into that new area. Again, for like the 3rd time, I just want to strongly emphasize that I think it is to your advantage to go ahead and run back to the front to replenish the mana and HP of your party before we go into the new area, but it's completely up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and end things with you all here, and when we come back, everyone should be pretty much up to speed with their magic and their HP. So thank you very much for watching, my friends. My name is Rabbit, and this is my 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia. I'll see you in just a bit.